Hello guys and welcome back to my channel. So we are back today with my Sims 4 Legacy Challenge, and I know, as you can see here, we're starting off somewhere kind of strange, but I was playing off camera just for a little bit. Also, excuse my hair, like I just kind of clipped it back because I was like, get out of my face. I'm not trying to look cute today. I apologize. But I was playing off camera for a little while, and just to get some housekeeping out of the way, because I'm trying to slim down the amount of boring stuff in each episode of my LP, because I feel like it's dominantly just me doing work around the house. But basically, something happened really interesting while I was off camera. Of course, the one time that I actually play off camera for a little while, something amazing happens. And anyways, our darling Luke here got invited to join the Paragons by his amour, or his like little slight tiny boy crush, Sophia Bjergsen. Now, if you guys remember her from the past couple of parts, she is somebody that Luke met at his high school, and they just have been sort of hitting it off. They've just had a really nice chemistry with one another, and it's kind of working out for the best for them. So here we are. Oh, my goodness. This is loud in my eardrums. But anyways, we're at the community pool, it appears. And I'm sorry if you could hear that. I was just trying to move something out of the way. But look how gorgeous this is. Breathtaking. Like, legitimately. Wow. Ugh, hang on. I gotta get a picture of this. I'm not even a big in-game picture taker, but like, y'all, come on. This is freaking beautiful. Oh, okay. This game can be so picturesque. It's amazing. So we are at the pool. We're attending our very first club meeting with the Paragons, which I'm very interested to see how this unfolds. Where are you going? What? Oh, okay. I thought she was going to like make out with somebody or something. I was seriously expecting somebody to follow her in there. And I was like, really? This went from 0 to 100 in about 2 seconds. But anyway, considering that Sophia is the main reason we even joined this club, why don't we go and have a chit chat with her? She seems to just sort of be waiting around for us anyway. So I think it's only fair. Who are these folks? Max Villarreal. That's another thing. There's another teenage girl here that's a part of this this group, and her name, I believe, is Luna Villarreal. Is this her right here? Yes, and look at her. She is just gorgeous. She has all this style for days, and it's just sort of kind of impressive on just a little tiny bit, but she hasn't really stolen Luke's eye so far. Like, she really hasn't completely captured his interest. That's what I'm trying to say. But she did introduce herself to him, and I cannot hear myself over the jibber jabber. That's the only thing that bothers me about trying to turn the volume up on the game when I'm recording. Is it gets so loud for me. I know it isn't for you guys, but it's so loud for me. Okay, so they had a nice little chit chat, and now Luke is going somewhere or other. Watch clothes be tried on. That's so weird. Why are you just gonna go? Is this what you do? Is this what the Paragons do? And I just had no idea. It is. They just try on outfits, be mean to renegades, and drink coffee. Interesting. Okie doke. And let's see. Siobhan Fires is the leader. I don't know how I feel about Siobhan Fires just yet. But so far, Sophia seems to be a pleasant breath of fresh air, And she doesn't really seem to be partaking in everything that's going on at this party right now. I don't quite know why. Oh, hello, Guadalupe. You doing okay there, sir? Oh, for heaven's sakes. The things you see in The Sims 4, am I right? Okay. So who's over here? this is Siobhan, who is a young adult, but we can go, you know, introduce ourselves to her. Why not? Why not try to get good with the leader, right? That can only be good for you. So we'll ask about her day, just kind of talking about the Paragons a little bit. Luke isn't quite sure he's, you know, where he belongs, to say the least. You know, Luke is kind of a gloomy sim. He's not very, you know, he's outgoing, but he's not the life of the party, you know? And this seems to be a partying group of people. Maybe not hardcore partiers like the dance club and stuff like that, but definitely wanting to get together quite often. Oh, but look at her. She looks great. I think we need to come watch. That sounds really creepy, but how did he even get in this outfit? Like, I did not plan this outfit for him, but suddenly this is just his everyday wear. Like, when did that happen? Did I do that? Did I plan his outfit like that? Y'all are going to be like, you literally gave him that outfit. And I'm just going to be like, oh, whoops. But I seriously don't remember it if I did. I really don't. Let's see. We're going to give props to her, because why not? We're going to cut our little conversation with Siobhan short. What's this? Juicy gossip. Just heard a scandalous and steamy rumor. About who exactly? But why did that put you in a flirty mood? And like, okay, let's go with it. Why not? We're gonna compliment her appearance. He's having a bit of a bold moment, isn't he? This is that moment, you guys. This is the moment where, oh my gosh, I had the walls down this whole time. I was wondering, I was like, why is there nothing here? But I had the walls down, goodness gracious. But anyway, this is that moment when a boy becomes a man. Okay, not literally, because, you know, we're not quite there yet. But, you know. So she seems to be going with it. So we're just going to try and lay the flirts on a little bit. Apparently Luke is a bit of a smooth talker. Like, look at that cutie pie. You know, now that I look at him, he's really not bad looking. He's definitely got his mama's cheekbones, but there's something very appealing about him. Though Sophia doesn't seem to be feeling it 100%. So let's see if we can maybe make a smooth recovery of some sort, because this is definitely going to hell in a handbasket. I don't think he's quite suave enough to make a smooth recovery. So we're just going to kind of try and ease the awkwardness. Ask for reassurance. Lighten the mood a little bit. Speed it up just a wee bit. He's still in a flirty mood. He's like, I'm good with it. I don't even care. It's all good. Oh, but she's still so embarrassed. Oh, we totally killed it. It was our very first shot at maybe having something more, but I'm not sure that it's really going to go anywhere at this point. We could try and compliment her appearance one more time, and then if it still doesn't go well, I'm just going to have him back off a little bit. It's kind of heartbreaking, but... Oh, did he do it? Let's try again. We'll compliment her appearance. Oh, she's okay with it. And now all of a sudden they have a romance bar. Yay, I'm excited. Okay, so let's not go so far as to confess attraction or anything like that. Let's just drop a pickup line, because that's always fun. And we'll blow her a kiss, because that's pretty lighthearted as well. And now we've got her in a flirty mood too. So we're getting somewhere, boys and girls. Okay. We'll ask her a risque question. I don't know. I don't think he's quite bold enough to take the leap into first kiss land just yet. You know, this flirtation is just beginning. I think we need to give it a little bit of time. Just a little bit of time. But while we're here, hold on. Do we have too many Sims? No, we've got 7 in the household, so we're not running the risk of losing somebody. But I do want him to plan his outfit real quick, because I don't know what's going on with that shirt, but I'm not about it. I'm really not. If I did do that in the past episode, I'm crazy. Okay, so I didn't. I'm not crazy. This is just what they set up for him for this thing, for this gathering. I knew it. Like, I knew I didn't do that. I was like, come on, did I really forget that badly? Oh, that would be funny though. Like, let's be honest, that would be pretty funny. What are all these tops though? Wow, these are all, look how cute. You look like something else, that's for damn sure. Okay, let's see. I don't know, I'm not feeling this for him. It just doesn't quite work with his skin tone. What do we want to do for him? I kind of want him to hide a little bit less. I feel like he's just sort of been hiding under his clothes. So, let loose, buddy. Let's have a little fun. Maybe a top like this. We'll give it some nice coloring to it. But nothing too over the top. I kind of like that color. It's a little bit plain though. So maybe I'll go for this. It's a nice olive color. And as for your pantalones, what the heck is this? What? Okay, makes sense. I get it, totally. I'm not gonna spend 10 years in here. I know I do every single time, but I'm not gonna do it this time, I swear. Okay. Pants, 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 pants. I want something casual. I don't want something with a freaking ironed crease in it. Okay, this works. Can we do like a black? Can we do a dark gray? Of course not. Okay, so we'll just go with black for now. And I think the shoes are okay. And I actually quite like the accessories on him. You're not a half bad looking man. Your eyes are kind of tiny, but you're still a cutie pie. I'll give you that, buddy. I'll give you that. Okay, so we're done planning his outfit for now. I promised I was not going to spend forever in creating You guys know how I can, but I refuse. I'm trying to get myself under control about that. Okay. What the heck? And he still got this freaking outfit on. Like, how is this even happening? Is this just impossible to avoid? What is this? Oh, wait, you know what? I probably haven't really set up his other outfits. I don't understand. Is this normal? Is this something that usually happens with the groups? Because I've never noticed this before. This has never happened with my other Sims. This is the funniest freaking thing. Camaraderie. This moodlet can be modified by purchasing the club vibe. Let's do this more often. Oh, okay. So we need to just purchase some stuff with club points and things. Okay, makes sense. Honestly, it's getting really late. I haven't even paid attention. It is only Saturday though. Maybe we can afford to stay a little bit longer, talk with our girl here. Let's try and hold her hands. Let's see if she'll be. Ooh, she is. And look at her. She's such a cutie. Then literally right in between them comes Luna. Like in a freaking bikini to top it off. Like, it's totally not obvious that you were trying to steal the show when you walked in the door. But Luke is not even remotely fazed. He is still completely and totally interested in Sophia. Let's see. Why don't we... Let's try and take it a little bit further, you know. They're feeling flirty, they're feeling good. The ice is broken, they're loosened up, they're having a good time with their friends. Well, her friends, maybe not his just yet, but they're having a good time. She's feeling pretty good. Why not see where it goes? But of course, he's kind of shut down when everybody else kind of gets involved in the conversation. Not a lot of opportunity to be romantic. But then again, it is a group gathering, so maybe we chose the wrong moments, maybe not. What can you do about it? It is now 11 p.m. and even though it's not super duper late, I really don't... Girl, like, isn't it kind of dangerous for you to just be over here by the pool in the dead middle of the night with nobody around? That just sounds like a recipe for disaster, to be honest. What the world? You could not. No. I watched Gossip Girl. I saw what happened. Somebody almost died. Not gonna be me. And wouldn't you know it, these are a bunch of teenage kids too, so it's even more prone to happen. But real quick, I'm going to have my guy, I'm going to speed through this a little bit so we don't waste too much time. I'm going to have him come and use the restroom, and then honestly, I'm just going to have him go home. It is pretty late. I don't think he really wants to get in trouble with his family. You know, it's already almost 1 a.m., and he's never the kid to really go out like that, so I feel like it may raise some eyebrows at home, at least from his father, if nobody else. I think, though, to be honest, I think there's some tension, or not some tension, but some real distance that is forming between Lukas and Haley, who are obviously the parents of this family. Lukas is our original sim for this legacy challenge, and Haley is his lovely wife. But I was looking at the relationship panel, and as you can see, even though they're still close friends, the love has just sort of faded away. And I think they really made attempts. They've made great strides to try and rebuild some form of lost connection between the two of them. But it just hasn't happened yet, you know? I don't know. I can't even say what exactly. I can't say if it's because Haley isn't the mother that Lukas thought or believed that she could be. And maybe he's finally accepting the fact that he was wrong and that she'll never really be quite the type. Why are you eating out here? I just realized after a second of just watching him eating in the street or in this driveway area, which is really cool, by the way, about this lot. I freaking love that little aspect. But anyway, like I said, I'm really not sure if it's about Haley being not quite the mother that he desired, or if it's just because they've resigned to their roles as parents, as caregivers, as providers, as opposed to lovers. And, you know, like a lot of parents sort of lose that spark between them. I don't know. I can't say for sure because it's been so very quiet. There's been no fighting. There's been no arguments. It's just happened over time, almost as if it was natural, as if it was supposed to happen. It's kind of weird like that, right? Like, that's not how you would want it to be in your mind. And I'm sorry, I'm kind of screaming here. I get kind of carried away when I'm talking. But that's not how you want it to be in your mind, but that just sort of, that's how it plays out. Oh my goodness, I didn't know you could sit back to back like this. That's so cute. Look at those little cutie pies. So cute. She's chit-chatting with her big bro. Let's, oh, where are you going, bro? Don't go nowhere. Also, I've noticed with my CC eyes, like this is happening, where all of my kids have the exact same eyeballs, and I don't know why, because it's happened to this little one here as well. And the only way to change it is to randomize it, and I don't really want to do that because then I have to, like, I'm not going to be able to perfectly recreate the naturally created eye shape, you know? He's such a cutie. He is such a cutie. I love them. Such cute little babies. Okay, where are you going, Boo-Boo? Dance? Why don't you hit the hay, honey? It's getting pretty late. I can't remember which one is his bed. Is it this one? Yep, it's this one. So we'll send him to bed. And Lane, have you done your homework already? Okay, I guess he has done his homework. Everybody seems to be in a pretty good mood, actually, which is awesome. So he's going to come on to sleep. And the kiddos are just having a nice little chat with one another. Although they need to go to bed too. It's freaking 3:30 in the morning, kids. Are you serious? We're going to have a quick meal because our parents kind of failed for a second and haven't made any food in a while. So I may have to wake up Haley here pretty shortly to get some food made for our babies. Let's see. Are you coming down here, Boo-Boo? Oh, I guess she already got her cereal. Wow, that was quick. You quick girl. Okay, so why don't you go use the restroom before you hit the hay, and that way we can just take care of that whole issue altogether. Now, Miss Thang here, Miss Sophie, is going to clean that up, and then I'm going to send her straight to bed. We definitely want them to try and stay on a semi-normal sleep schedule, so I'm probably going to wake her up here pretty shortly, just so that we don't have some ridiculous sleep schedule later on. And I'll wake him up as well, and then the other boys should already pretty much be okay. So let's get him to come use the restroom since he's feeling sort of not so happy this morning. And then Lukas, go ahead and use the restroom real quick, darling. But then why don't you come and serve some French toast? That sounds like a great idea. Sounds delicious at the moment. And I know he'll make it well. And you started preparing food too. Why don't you just hang on real tight? Come on, kids, stop it. Oh, wait, you're just getting milk. Okay, that's fine. Just hold. Nope, just hold. Hold on 5 seconds. And there we go. We have some actually freshly made stuff for you. Damn it, I can't even put that away. I have to get that cleaned up. All right, so let's clean this up real quick, and then you can get yourself some. Why did it show up as the actual frying pan? Okay, I'm not going to question it. It's all good. No questions. Okay, I'm just going to accept it. That's fine. It is what it is. So come on, girl. Let's go ahead and get you something to eat. And let's see. I'm thinking, how much time do we have left? Okay, I don't want to make this part too long because I've been going well over 30 minutes for the last 2 videos I made. I just get carried away telling the story and I want to pack more into one episode, but I think the only other thing I really want to accomplish today, everybody seems to be in a pretty good mood. I'm thinking maybe we can send the family off to have a nice time at the park or something. It's about 11 a.m. Let's just check and make sure everyone's in a decent mood. I think I'm going to stop her and have her come sleep for just a wee bit more, just to kind of tide her over until the evening time. Where are you going, buddy? Your dad is definitely not up here. But your brother is, if you want to have a chat with him. Let's go have a heartfelt compliments and tell a goofy story and brighten his day. I like that the boys really do get along, and I'm so happy that Haley finally had herself a girl. I thought she would never have herself a little cutie pie. Okay, so I'm gonna let her sleep for just a wee bit more. Oh, how are you? Do you need to work today? Okay, no, she does not work today. And neither does he. Awesome. So we definitely need her to practice some of her music, but we can do that later on. Right this second, however, I am going to go ahead and I really need to get them better beds so that they increase their sleep much quicker, because here it is already like 1 p.m. So we're going to take the whole family to the park. Not sure which one yet, though. Which one should we go to? Should we go to one in Windenburg? I don't remember what the parks are like over here. Is there even like a proper park? We've got the ancient ruins over there, which I knew about. We've got the bluffs over there, which I guess could be fun. That could be fun. That could maybe rekindle something between Haley and Lukas, you think? Maybe? I don't know, possibly. Maybe I'm having a bit of wishful thinking in that department. But we'll go ahead and go there. That sounds like fun. Let's take the whole cast here. Oh, okay, there she is. She's the one I'm playing. Okay, cool. So we're taking the whole family to the bluffs in Windenburg just to have a little family day out. Everybody's out of school. Everybody's off of work. This is not something that happens very often. I feel like it's really important to embrace those moments with your little ones and your family and all that jazz. So, oh, look at Haley. Look at the way she looks at Lukas after all this time. Even though there's been some distance between them, I think at the bottom, or at the end of the day, from the bottom of their hearts, they really do just love each other. So let's see. Maybe we'll have them have a nice embrace. Oh, I really do love their relationship. I feel like it's really mellowed out and come to an even ground over time. I think they just accepted each other for who they are, and I think that's kind of the beautiful part. It's just sad that it took so long, you know? So, we're just gonna give him a nice little kiss, and we're going to hold his hands. And as you can see, this love meter is bumping up there pretty quickly. Sure didn't take too long. But let's go ahead and get the kids to come over and have a nice time in the pool. Let's see, did we get everyone to go? We sure did. Everyone's hitting the pool right now, as you can see. I love it. It looks like they're having a great old time. Look at him. Oh, Lukas is such a cutie pie. He's getting so old. Lukas, you cannot die. I will freaking break in half. Okay, so far, as you know, we chose that we would determine our heirs based off who has the highest relationship with our current heir, or in this case, the founder, which is Lukas. And the child that is the closest to him as of right now is Luke, I believe, because I think that there's a slightly longer bar right there. I would have to check by having them converse to be sure. Girl, what are you wearing? I know that is not what I set up to be. Oh, excuse me. I just had dinner. Pardon me, guys. But I know that's not what I set up to be your swimwear. Girl, get it together. Oh, look at them. They are so cute. See, I kind of like their relationship more, even though he might be closer to Luke. I don't know, though. It's going to be really hard to choose, and I'm going to have to go back and look at the rules, because I honestly think if it comes down to being a tie, I don't know what we're going to choose. I honestly don't. But there has to be a way to do a tiebreaker. I'm sure there is somewhere in the rules. I just haven't paid attention to it. So I have her swimming some laps right now just because she's gained a little bit of weight over time. And not that there's anything wrong with that. She's still absolutely gorgeous. But I think since she's beginning to rekindle the fire a little bit between her and Lukas, maybe she's a little more inclined to better her appearance for him as well. So, you know, that might be something that's on the mind. Perhaps she might even want to have one more child. I don't know. I feel like she's starting to feel real sort of nostalgic and everything, especially since I think she's truly recognizing that her husband is not immortal and his mortality is sort of being shoved in her face. So I think that's kind of tough for her at the moment, which as it would be for anyone who is, you know, in a relationship with somebody who's significantly older than them. But anyways, guys, I am going to wrap this up right here. I had so much fun doing this part with you, and look at all these kids. Everybody's doing something different. I don't even know what's going on here at this point. But I am going to get my girl to go ahead and have a little dive into the pool before we depart. I hope you guys are having a wonderful day wherever you are. Please leave a like if you enjoyed the video, and subscribe if you have not already. And leave me your thoughts, comments, suggestions, what you feel like should happen in the next part. Leave all of that down in the comment box below. Let me know what you're thinking. Let me know, do you think maybe we should have one more child? Or do you think that'd be really pushing the envelope and making this way more difficult than it needs to be? Let me know. And also, if you had to choose, not just hypothetically, not that it's actually going to affect the gameplay, maybe it will, we'll see. But if you had to choose between Lance and Luke to be our next heir, who would you choose? Because honestly, it's down to those two at this point. It really, you know, might be out of our hands altogether if it, you know, when Lukas dies, he is literally obviously closer to one than the other, then obviously we're going to have to choose that one. But if it comes down to a tie, like it appears to be, who would you choose? Let me know. And anyways, guys, I hope you all have a great day, evening, morning, wherever you are, and I will see you guys in the next part. Mwah.